What if I told you that the world is reliving a crisis we thought would never happen again? Oil prices have surged above $100. Massive tankers are frozen at sea, and the global economy is teetering on a dangerous edge. This is the reality of the 2026 oil shock. A convergence of geopolitical tension and energy scarcity that is reshaping our world today. As of mid-March 2026, a major conflict involving the United States, Israel, and Iran has triggered a full-scale energy crisis across the globe. At the center of it all is the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most important oil route. Right now it is effectively blocked. Over 20 million barrels of oil per day are unable to move, creating a bottleneck that the global market simply cannot absorb. This all began in late February 2026, when military escalation attempted surgical strikes to stabilize the region. However, those efforts failed miserably. Instead of calming the markets, the failed strikes did the opposite. Shipping companies pulled back, and insurance costs for vessels exploded overnight. Tankers stopped moving entirely. This is how the Ghost Fleet was born. Hundreds of ships, stuck in silence, carrying the world's most valuable resource. Now here's where it gets serious. Countries like Japan and South Korea rely on this region for over 90% of their oil imports. They are what experts call the canaries in the coal mine. If supply stays blocked, their economies feel it first, then the shock spreads. We are already seeing the signs. Fuel prices are rising, supply chains are tightening, and markets are reacting with extreme volatility. To prevent a total collapse, the International Energy Agency stepped in. They've authorized the largest emergency oil release in history, over 400 million barrels. But here's the problem. That oil isn't instant. It takes significant time to reach refineries and even longer to reach your gas tank. So the big question remains, is this a real solution to the crisis? Or are we just buying time before the inevitable? While most of the world struggles, some players are quietly benefiting. Demand for alternative oil sources is rising, especially from Russia. Despite sanctions tied to the Russia-Ukraine war, discounted crude is now keeping some refineries alive in the east. Major buyers like China and India are locking in supply to protect their own economies from the global shockwave. But this crisis might trigger something even bigger. When oil stays above $100, renewable energy suddenly becomes much more profitable overnight. Solar, wind, and nuclear energy are all getting a massive boost. This could be the moment the world starts moving away from oil for real. Will prices hit the $150 panic zone? Or will diplomacy stop the bleeding? One thing is certain. This crisis is reshaping the future of energy. If you found this analysis valuable, hit like and let us know in the comments. Do you think oil is still the future?